What I go on, peeps, what I go on. It's a new week, it's a new day, and we're food prepping. It's Christmas night, and you know what that means.
Do it for the love, and not do it for the likes. Make them know success don't come overnight. No make them know a substance over hype. Do it for the love, and not do it for the likes. Enough of them love likes, that's alright. Sit down on the
Oh, let's get on, and I'll show you. I don't know. Food prep is such a long process, and I do it all in one hit so I don't have to think about it, but it's a long process, so I might just take photographs and show you the photographs along the way. But I'm going to make 3 things today. The first thing is a pasta. I always like to make a pasta because I love pasta, and it's a tomato based pasta, but I'm going to cheat, and it's a really quick cheat. It's going to be an Aldi and I'll show it to you. It's going to be an Aldi chunky sauce. Completely vegan. It's only about 69p or 70p. I'm just going to use that. And the pasta I always use is gluten wheat free. And this one is like seashells. I've not tried this one on this range before, so I'm going to try that one. So that's all it is. I'm going to do that. I might add some nutritional yeast and excuse all the mess. And especially excuse my onesie with the tiger ears. But I should have said that before. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to make a sausage casserole with all my ingredients here. And I'm also going to make a sandwich filler that I can also put in my jacket potatoes. So come with me, peeps, and I'll show you what I get up to. By the way, peeps, subscribe. I'm not going to tell you again, subscribe. Subscribe and hit the like bell so you know you can keep up with me, because I'm on a weight loss journey and this is week 2. So by this time I've already put up week 1, which will probably be last Monday. So hit the subscribe button and click the alerts so you know you can keep up with me, and maybe you can join me on my journey. You can tell me what you do. Comment below what you do on your weight loss journey, because I'm on week 2. I weighed myself last week. I didn't want to show anybody, but I thought to make myself accountable, I'm going to do it. So come on, hit the alarm bell and come with me. What's up, on, peeps? I'm starting with the first one. So easy, I can show you all this. All it is, I'm warming up the pasta sauce that I got from Aldi, and there is the actual pasta with an oxo cube, which I got from Tesco's, and it's this one, and it's gluten free. And all I'm going to do is put this in the microwave for about 8 to 10 minutes. Sorted, and then add the sauce. Add it to the sauce when I'm done. So all I'm going to do is do that. Just go in the microwave. I always do enough water to cover it, and that will melt while it's in the microwave. And then that's just heating up, waiting for the pasta. And all it is dunk one in the oven. Done, sorted. Then you can add, if you're a cheese person, add cheese. But I'm going to add nutritional yeast and see if I've got any vegan cheese left. And then when I'm ready to eat it, I'll do that. I'll add me vegan cheese to it, because it's not so bad, especially the mozzarella type one. Anyway, that's the first dish sorted. You seen that one? You'll see the end result when I've done it, okay? What's happening, peeps? What's happening? This is the second thing I'm going to actually meal prep. And there's no cooking required for this one. This is what they call a mock tuna sandwich filler. Now, so I don't know so much about the mock tuna, but I reckon it'd be quite tasty by the time I finish. And here's my ingredients. That's chickpeas I've washed and drained. Make sure you wash off all your canned beans, because they have some kind of substance around them that is not very pleasant when you start eating them. Apparently they make you fart quite a lot. Anyway, and that's that. That's gherkins chopped up. I like gherkins, so I'm going to add that in. That wasn't part of the original recipe that I found, and I can't even remember where I found it, but if I do remember, I'll link it below. That wasn't part of it though. This was grated carrot, and so was the green onions, spring onions or scallion, depending on where you're from. And I've got some egg-free mayo. You've got to have mayonnaise with your tuna, ain't you? And this is Old Bay seasoning, and I've just got this in the post from Amazon, and apparently this makes your meal quite fishy. So it's the first time I'm trying it, and that'll be interesting. I'll just do little bits as I go and taste it. And then I've just got salt and pepper here. I don't think I'm going to add any pepper to this. I don't want any hot pepper. Just black pepper I think will do it. So yeah, so all it is a matter of just adding your ingredients. So the first thing I'll add in, and I'm just going to do it in picture form because it's too much to be recording this, or everything, because I'm doing 3 meals today, and plus I've got jacket potatoes on the go. So all I'm going to do is add this mayo into there and use my masher. So I'm going to show you the process in picture form, and then I'll be back, peeps. What's up, on peeps? I'm eating as we speak. I've tasted it and it's fantastic. That Old Bay seasoning, here it is again, is wonderful. But what I found is it's quite salty, so you don't need to add salt. And it's just as well I'm a salt person and I did the Old Bay seasoning first, else I'd have been in trouble. But this is fantastic. I wouldn't say it was like tuna, no. But if you mash up the actual chickpeas like I did previously, it makes a fantastic sandwich filler. So I'm going to use it for sandwiches, like a lunchtime thing, and jacket potatoes. So I've done some jacket potatoes. I think I did about 3. It's a jacket potato filler and it's a sandwich filler, and it's actually really nice. And if you want to, you can add a kick of pepper to it as well, but that's no cooking required. Fantastic. So that's my second prep. I've got one more, and it's the big one, and it's my sausage casserole. So again, I'm going to do that in picture form, but I will show you all the ingredients before I do that, okay? More later, peeps. Okay, so behind the scenes footage, and I'm going to take the mickey out of those vegan cooking shows because they show you all the wonderful actual meals and how they made them, but they don't show you behind the scenes. So this is my sink after 2 recipes. All I've done is the pasta, and I've done my sandwich filler. Some of these, I must admit, some of these containers is from last week's prep as stuff that I didn't eat, so I've had to chuck it out because it's a week, isn't it? You can't let it sit there and it will just fester and mould on it. So it was in the fridge, I chucked it out. So that's some of that. But my kitchen's a disaster. Look, this is my kitchen. This is all the stuff. Can you imagine? They don't show you all this. They don't show you all this nonsense. They just show you the food and how it's being prepped and how perfect they are. So I haven't even done my sausage casserole, but there's all the ingredients there. So I'm going to tidy up a little bit, wash up, and I'll be back, peeps. What's up, on peeps? Last but not least, my vegan sausage casserole, and it's so quick and easy. And I got this recipe from the, what is it? The something pear, the Happy Pear, and it's vegan twins. And they're hilarious, and they did this recipe in 5 minutes. There's no chance in hell me doing it in 5 minutes, but I'm going to explain the ingredients to you, and then I'm going to do it in picture form so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So here's my ingredients. The first one is vegan sausages. I've already put these in the oven. I did them in the oven. You can fry them, you can bake them, you can grill them, whatever. These ones is the Linda McCarthy, and there's the ingredients. Where's the ingredients? There you go. Completely vegan. It's just the soya. If you're not into soya, then that's that. But there you go. So it's the whole pack, which is 6 sausages I'm going to use. Okay, so that's the main ingredient, basically, the sausages. And then this is the basis. So these are the things that we're going to saute first of all. So you're going to fry everything into this. So you fry this first and do that first. And then you add your beans. You add your beans, which is, I'm using black beans today, and I'm using butter beans. Then you add your tomato, chopped tomato. Then you add, I've got, what you may call it, tomato paste. I'm going to put a squeeze of that in there. And then to balance out the acidity, I'm going to use agave nectar. It's just a tablespoon. And then you add your seasoning to taste. So I've got all-purpose seasoning. I've got tamari. I'm Happy Pear are big on tamari for some reason. Every recipe's got tamari in it, but I do like tamari, so I'll use that. paprika. They use an actual tablespoon of this as well because they want the smoky flavour. But I don't know if this is smoky paprika. I don't think so, but it will add flavour. And then I'm using mixed herbs. They use thyme, but I'm using mixed herbs instead. And I'm going to make an addition to that because I've got some mushrooms to get rid of. So I'm going to add the mushrooms. And then the last thing is the actual spinach. So it's like they're saying 100 grams. This is like half of this packet. So I'll be using half of the packet in there. And that's just to add greenery to it, I guess. But it's good to have spinach in there because I quite like spinach as well. And that's it. And all it is just adding things to the pan. So you saute your basis, you add your beans, make sure they're washed and drained, add your seasoning, and Bob's your uncle. You're done, but I'll do it in picture form. So you'll see my sausage casserole. Alright, be back soon, peeps. What's happening, peeps? So this is the final dish and I tasted it. Again, you know I've got to taste everything, and if I add I take away, but I've added nothing to this. It is fantastic. No, that's a lie. I have added just a little tiny bit of water because I found the gravy a bit too thick, and in hindsight I'm wondering maybe if I added another half can of tomato to it, but I just added a little bit of water because I didn't want to go through down that route. But this is the final thing and it's still bubbling away. I'm just waiting for the actual spinach to wilt down just a little bit more. You see it wilting? See all that? Did you see all the spinach I put in there? And this is what it's wilted down to. But them sausages are fantastic, and they're actually, what is it, rosemary and, what is it, red onion and rosemary sausages. They are fantastic. Just by themselves with chips or something. But yeah, I've put them in my casserole. So that's that done. So the next video will be putting my first, no, that's a lie. I need to add something to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some rice in my new rice cooker, and I'm going to review it at the same time. But for this video, I'm just going to do the rice cooker so you can see the prep and everything else. But in the meantime, I will do a food prep. I will do a review on the actual thing, and my battery's going, so I'm going to go. So next video will be, the next part of this video will be me putting all my fruit meals together for you. So I'll be back later, peeps. Okay, peeps, the very last thing for my prep, which I forgot about, is my rice. But I'm going to make a kind of a pilau rice. And I'm also going to do a review on this rice cooker, because this is the very first time I've ever used a rice cooker. But because I cook so much rice, I thought it'd be a good idea to get one, because then it will take up less space on the cooker. And I could just leave it and go about my business, because it will just keep it warm and everything else. So this is what it looks like. I'm also going to do a review for this item, but for the purpose of this, for my prep and my weekly weight loss challenge video, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to use to actually cook my rice. So, easy cook rice, simples. I'm going to use black pepper. I'm going to use turmeric to actually colour it. This is apparently really good for you as well. That's the cup that comes with this item, and this also comes with a glass lid. It comes with this pot as well, and that's what it looks like it's inside. That's like a springy thing. If you play with it, if you see what I mean, it's got this springy thing. Not even turned it on, not tested it. I've just washed these things out and I'm putting them in. So the rice goes in there in the pot, and apparently you use, for every cup of rice, I think it's 2 cups, so it's a 2-1 cup ratio apparently. And I'm also going to put in there some mixed veg. Mixed veg, or that's mixed peppers, but I don't want mixed peppers, I want mixed veg. I'm going to get the mixed veg out because I got the wrong thing out. See, real life, real life. I'm looking at it, I ain't got my glasses on, and I thought it was mixed veg, and it's not, it's mixed peppers. So I'm going to get my mixed veg out, and you'll see that when I come back. I'm going to add it all in the pot, and then we're going to be experiment together, and then I can give you my honest review on this. But, as I said, I'll carry on food prepping. This is the very last thing anyway. So, be back, peeps. So what's going on, peeps? I left it on for another 5 minutes, and it's cooked, and I put it on warm. I've actually, and that was about half an hour ago, so I've turned it off now, and I'm wondering if it's burnt or not. So I'm just checking, and no, it's fine. Let's have a look. Perfect rice. I'm very shocked. This thing was really cheap. It was about, oh God, how much was it? I'll double check and tell you. But I think it was something like £19. And it's a really basic one. I mean, it's just basic, turns on and off. It's got handles. You can pull this bit out and wash it. It's a bit hot at the moment though. And yeah, does the job. Comes with a spatula and the lid. Fantastic. So I will put all my food prep together now so you can see it all. The final touch. See you soon, peeps. What's going on, peeps? I finally got my act together. Well, I'm messing about with the zoom control now. There you go. I'm back to normal. And I'll explain it all to you. So that is my sausage casserole with the pilau rice I made in the rice cooker. So I've got about 4 of those. I had some left over, so I'll use it as a jacket potato filling. There's my jacket potatoes. So all I need to do is cut them up in half and put either that filling that I made there, or I can use this with bread as a sandwich with hummus, and then or I can use this as with hummus and the actual filling as well, or that filling. So either way, I've got choices. And then I also made my tomato pasta, so I can have that a couple of times if I feel like it, because I do like pasta. I call it comfort food, because I can put a little bit of vegan cheese on top of it, mix it in, and now. But this is my food prep. So this will last me up until, because today's Monday, because I couldn't prep yesterday because it was Mother's Day and I was out. So I had to do it today. So this will last me about 5 days with the sandwich filler, snacks in between. I've actually got a popcorn machine now, so I've got popcorn too. So I can use that as a snack, and it's got hardly any calories in whatsoever. It depends what you add to it. All I was going to add to it is cinnamon or icing sugar is good with salt, so I'll make like a salted caramel type thing. So cinnamon and salt, because I like the mix of the salt and the sweet. So that's what I'm going to do, just shake it up in a bag. And Thursday or Wednesday I might go to the cinema and watch Tomb Raider, so I'll take some of that with me instead of munching on the shop bought one, and some water, because I have like little bottles of water for my guests. So I can take one water and some popcorn and I'm sorted. There you go. So that's my food prop. I hope you enjoyed it.
Everybody I go like we, still we irie. Come in all love likes, in a dancehall style. And everybody I go like